you I think you instantly went down.
I haven't. It didn't bite it off. I offered it though.
Please and thank you.
But I want to hear
We
my
are
whole
ready.
thought.
So Kylir has perished. The dragon he's had his snack for the day. So anyway, you guys wandered in here, and this is Nightscale, the black dragon, and kind of roughed you guys up quite a bit. He took Hasna off to his hideaway lair and said that he's it's actually Nightscale. He is going to keep her as kind of a servant, minion of his. That's his plans for her. And he's done with you guys, especially Azel. He's kind of wants Azel to get the hell out of there. Azel has the holy symbol, god of evil dragons.
Debatable if it's holy.
And so he doesn't really want, or she doesn't really want to do anything harmful to Azel. He doesn't know how he came across that medallion. If it was given to him for some particular reason, he doesn't want to suffer the vengeance. See a man. So he's urging you guys to leave, and he's offered to. Why do I keep calling it a him? She has offered to assist you in getting the hell out of here, as she's got all of your weapons, all of your gold, all of your gems, all of your armor, but minus the cloth armor that 4 bars you leather.
Nothing. I mean, I have commerce clothes, but yeah, I got robes.
Right, he's nude.
I have a crowbar.
A lot of you guys are sporting thongs at this point, pretty much.
Listen, I like the breeze it gives me.
Well, you know, Borbar is swimming, so you know you have to get in the right swim gear. Just put on the old Speedo.
Put on the old banana hammock.
Yep.
Well, even
shoulder.
with like the full plate armor, there's still padding and stuff underneath, which I imagine she didn't want. So
Yeah.
they still got clothes on.
I assume nowhere has.
I have
Miss-
no idea.
I'm gonna say that, to my recollection, all backgrounds give you some set of clothing.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he does have clothing.
I hope he does. Be a very awkward trip back to town.
It's like a pair of underwear with suspenders on it. That's all he's got.
I was thinking like the old barrel dress. He finds a barrel, just puts on the old loops.
Oh, this
So,
person that this dragon has taken, like, who are they to the group? Oh, whoa, the dragon moved.
Hello.
Ooh,
So pointing to Borbar.
This is your last warning.
We can't really get out. You know, I'm just kind of sitting here, as Borbar says, swirling around in the whirlpool. Just kind of stuck. Just kind of coasting along. If you maybe some help, I would be so grateful to just get out of your lair.
Nightscale dives up out of the water, comes back diving into the water, comes back up, Borbar, with you in her mouth as she starts swimming away. She takes you over here to this pool, and you go in through a water tunnel, and you come back out in an area to the east side of the Dragon's Tooth that you guys have not explored yet over there.
All right, I'll
And she
just
comes.
allow you to move me because I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
I'll move you there for right now.
Yep.
And comes
So your
back.
Borbar like,
She took that as a, yeah, help me get the hell out of here. Obligingly.
that's what he asked.
So,
He didn't think transport by the mouth was going to be a thing, but that's what happened.
does anybody else require her assistance?
Great and terrible Nightscale. We've seen the damage you can do. Your lair's really nice. You took my best friend, though. I'd like to have her back. Can you hear me, great and terrible Nightscale?
Nightscale's having trouble getting at you. She looks at you very menacingly and says, "Get out." She's dripping acid from her chin at this point.
So she doesn't like the holy symbol.
That Azel is wearing, and she likes it a lot.
Oh, she likes it.
That's why Azel
She won't take it.
Azel is being encouraged to leave very quickly.
Yeah, it's the reason why we're also probably alive, too. You're just all like, oh, this could be bad if I anger my queen. Who knows?
I'm gonna try and play off that.
Alright. I want to see this happen.
I'm gonna say, Nightscale, do you see who we represent here? The Queen of Evil Dragons. She's got a black head just like you. Now, if you don't give back my friend, and you don't let us leave here in peace, I will bring down the wrath of Tiamat herself.
I'm like holding up the aim of it while she's speaking it, like motioning for it, and I'm pointing at Steve and me.
She's already offered you safe passage as long as you get the hell out of her lair. She's already gotten everything she wants, including one of your party that she's kept alive, and one that she killed and having for lunch.
You've taken my friend and you've killed another acquaintance. You know, I cannot say I knew very well, but a still mourner. Oh, Kylier, the pipes are calling.
I'm just gonna whisper to Steve at that point. You're not gonna assimilate her too, right?
She pulls her head back out of the water. You see her take a really deep breath. Comes forward right at your face, Miss Eve. And a big bellow. He doesn't spray acid, but right in your face. Get the hell out.
Sounds like an intimidation check to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, oh dearie, you got some Kylier on your breath. You might want to brush it.
Sounds like she got the attitude too.
So, at this point, she's done dealing with Azel, especially, and she does with Azel the same as she did with Borbar, unless Azel would like to attack her as she goes to carry you through the watery passage.
Azel doesn't have anything to attack her with. I doubt I could even hit her.
Yeah,
with my fist.
You can punch.
Unless I'm not 20 to punch, I doubt I hit her. Don't really have much of a choice if she just grabs me and flies away. But as she grabs me and drags me out, I'm gonna be yelling, "Don't give in, Steve!" And go underwater.
You go underwater, you pop back up, and you're side of the steep mountain slope, and your good buddy Borbar's out there.
How long did it take us to get through the tunnel?
It's pretty long, maybe 100 foot long, the water, but she's quick.
Dragon and Dash.
I think I can make it
They
back there.
scare.
Nowhere and Miss Steve, are you going to go out the same way?
Yeah, I wish Azelle had gone last, so.
Yeah. I would much rather be with my friends than have to walk all the way back.
Now I don't really have any leverage with Nightscale anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys had much leverage at this point. Anyway.
The only leverage you had was getting the hell out.
The only leverage we had was that bridge, but then it collapsed under our feet.
Oh god. World map. I think.
So you guys are outside the Stone Tooth. You're actually probably over on this side of it at this point.
Azelle's gonna cast Good Bear twice.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just going to find a nice little clearing and sit down and catch my breath for what's left of it. Just rest up a little bit.
I'm gonna eat 20 berry. Some 20 health back. I guess I'll cast it a third time. Who's you're all like dead almost.
Give it to nowhere, Miss Steve. Probably Miss Steve, since she actually probably danced with death a few times there.
Right. Steve, I'm gonna hand you. What kind of berries does Miss Steve like? What do you want today, Miss Steve?
Dingleberries.
Dingleberries? Here's 10 dingleberries.
I totally thought you were gonna be like Hasna. It's like, well, can't give you that.
So what happened with Kyler's body?
Thankfully, I can cast this for a short rest.
Dragon decided to take it for a snack.
Like
I
with
would
the
say
armor?
there's probably
Everything.
about 2/3 of it still.
Of Kyler's body?
We don't have the body, alright? That dragon made sure of that.
What about the ring?
I have it. It didn't bite it off. I offered it though. Yep. More, Miss Steve. You guys are going to have to kind of be the protection for us, I guess. Can't really.
I got that covered. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll throw up the hut.
But yeah, I can't really do anything without my weapons. Well, not my weapons anymore. The dragon's weapons, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I'll just dance around and slap him a few times if we got any unfortunate customers, and then just run into the hut when you're done.
I guess that's one way to do it. Just don't leave the spirit bar. I'll be fine.
No, I can't. Alright, I'll just throw up a box of where Borbar most likely will be. I'll just say, don't leave that box.
Are we long resting here then, or?
We don't have. We can if we want to, but Borbar is just throwing up the dome. Anyways, because it's only 10 minutes and a short rest is at least an hour, so this will provide protection, regardless if we want to stay in it or not.
There's gonna be a bubble where people can't intervene for anything for. How long does it last again?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Now, do keep in mind, we basically just fought the dragon. We just woke up to fight dragon, so it may have been like an hour or two ago. I don't know if we're tired enough to take a long rest.
I'm tired enough to take a short rest at least.
Exactly. That's it. I can take a short rest for sure.
At least you get something back.
Indeed, another chance to fireball anything that comes at us.
Are you really gonna prepare a fireball again?
Technically I don't prepare. I'm getting back more of my inner magic for spells. So it's not like there's much I can want for a second level. And I'm already kind of done with first levels at this point. I think third is the best bet.
Roll 3.
I'm gonna be hitting some hit dice too.
I moved everybody over to the right a little bit. That was annoying me. Over to the side of the map.
Right.
Nowhere's probably gonna want to roll some hit dice too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
Also, for what matters too, in case something does find a stock, it can't see into our dome. They can see the dome, but it's very opaque, so they can just see like a solid, probably like black or brown color. great start there.
Rip those G6s, man.
Oh well, that's something I can see.
Gotta get that hit die up full.
I'm certainly pushing it.
Nowhere are you? Yeah, there. I was going to say, you're looking pretty bad off there.
So, as far as we're not gonna go back to Long Saddle now, are we? Ever?
Why would we go back there?
Just let's never go back through that way again. I think we should avoid it.
Why? Why
You want
exactly
to?
should we avoid the city? Or town?
You want to tell Kyler's parents that she's dead?
Maybe when I'm more powerful, that might be an option.
Then let's avoid Long Saddle for a while.
I'll make sure to keep note of that.
And I don't know where Hazel's from.
She never did say, did she?
No? I figured she would have told Miss Steve. Or wrote it in the spell. Or something like that.
Nope. No, she didn't.
He may have brought it up at Nightstone.
Right.
Either way, Miss Steve, you're alright, right?
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, that seems about on par for Miss Steve.
Don't touch me.
I didn't.
Right, I'm not gonna argue with it. Just gonna roll. And hey, at least look at it this way, Zell. It's like Kylie her lever left, so we don't have to avoid Long Saddle. Just dress up Miss Steve as Kylie. Never know the difference.
Can you please not put that curse on us? I don't want Miss Steve to act like Kyler.
Regardless, what's our next course of action?
Well, penniless. We can't afford our rooms at the inn anymore. We have to worry about finding water again.
Nowhere you have a blood brother in the town Blasingdale, which is south of. He's a dwarven smith. Pretty good renown. He's giving you guys lots of freebies and handouts. Because you pretty much saved his life.
We could go south.
I guess we have to go tell Baron that we're never gonna get those weapons for him now.
Well, maybe not never, but not right now for sure. Not
Well,
until we know we can fight a dragon in water.
Yeah, the water problem is gonna be the problem.
I don't know about you, but I'm not quite a great swimmer, and I'm definitely not top notch battling in the water.
Not that any of us had the chance to do anything to it down there.
She looked like she chipped a claw. That's sort of a win in my book.
I don't think that's a win.
Well, you gotta take what you can get in these situations.
Well, she didn't like the that amulet you're carrying. Maybe we should take it to a specialist and see if we can find something about it.
I'm more worried about what would make a dragon worried and whether we should announce that to others, but
Yeah, maybe if we're going to go about doing it that way, we'd be a little subtle about it. Tiamat's, to my knowledge, is not the nicest god. Kind of evil in the worst kind of extinction of all humanity type of way. So Yeah.
So it's only half of our problems then. So I point to the half-human party.
I'm sure they wouldn't discriminate or be racist to those who aren't human either. If you ain't dragon, you're dead.
Well, that one didn't, at least. Either way, me and point to nowhere. Me and Buddy here just really won't be able to help you too much without weapons, shields, armor, anything else. Like that's really what we're made for. And no, I guess I don't know half of what nowhere knows actually, but
Perhaps we should become bandits and make a little bit of money, waylaying innocent travelers.
No,
Oh, wow.
I am not going to do that. If
How
I
about
wanted
this?
money so bad, I'd head back to Neverwinter and take up my role as a teacher there.
I like the idea though, Steve. Why don't we go find bandits though and waylay them? No, that's after we find gear for us.
Well,
Yeah.
we do have, that suit of full plate. That's going to fetch a nice price if we want to sell it. Especially if it's, freshly made. We can charge near top dollar for it.
Can't sell it around here without Baron finding out.
Oh, we can sell
And-
Baron. May not get top dollar for it, but we get some money. I'm sure he wouldn't mind to have a suit of plate armor in his possession. Because it's made by him, he could upplay that and make more money that way himself.
I think Baron would rather have nowhere have it.
And I would rather money in my pocket so we could actually buy other forms of equipment to get you guys decked out even in lesser items.
Speaking of lesser items, there's an option.
And what's that?
We can take the supplies that the orcs had at the top layer of the cavern system and sell that.
That would probably be the best course of action.
Yep.
Well, I suppose. Might as well.
And they at least have some crude weapons, but they're weapons nonetheless. We got rid of them all, right? We didn't accidentally leave any behind.
What, orcs on the top layer? No. They're all dead.
Alright. So they won't have to run into any problems.
As far as I know. Doesn't mean that nothing couldn't have wandered in, but the orcs that were there stationed are all gone.
Yeah, well, I think it's best at least we have a form of weapon, whether it be a branch off a tree that nowhere can swing at whatever comes across us. Which wouldn't be a bad idea if we had something to break the branch off the tree, but
Oh, lo and behold, if only I had a stick in my hand right now to break other sticks off of trees. Ah.
I can give
wait.
that.
Oh, I got a quarterstaff right in my hand right now. What are the odds?
It's like you should give that to the person who can wield it better.
Debatable. But one of you having it would probably be a good idea.
I think him would be the good idea.
Here, nowhere. Have this random stick I found on the ground years ago. That's been very sturdy for both disciplining children and killing monsters.
You get children with that thing?
No, I was making a joke.
Jesus, Borvar.
Most of the time, disciplining children at the college usually had them write out spell equations on the board a couple of times. And when I
Right,
say a
that's
couple, I mean
worse.
hundreds.
I'd rather get hit.
Exactly, that's why we did it. You'd rather be punished corporally.
Well, I was also trained corporally, but all your half nonsense knowledge, I guess.
I prefer to call it experience, but we digress. Let's finish up our rest and head on back in, at least for the first floor, and see what we can scrounge up.
Yep. After that, we should probably head south. my brother would probably give us some weapons, but we probably need some gear to get down south.
Yeah, I don't really feel good taking more from Baron than we already have.
I think it's all right. He's just an NPC.
What's that
Stop
supposed to
talking
stand?
nonsense, Miss Steve. NPCs. There you go again, talking weird.
Let me
That's
explain it out to you this way. If we get back some basic gear, we can someday come back, get our old gear back, and then we can sell or give back Baron what we took.
Well, I suppose that's...
And he would make a profit off of that.
fair statement, at least. We just need to
Think of it as
Momentum.
an investment.
We'll see.
Actually,
We got full plate in the makings if we really need to swing in our favor. Like I said,
Well-
that is for quite a bit of money.
well, we need to make a decision on where we're going then. Go back to the town or the abandoned fort.
Well, we should go back to town, I think, since you don't got shit on you.
That's one way to put it.
Well, I guess, do you guys want some of the crappy orc items, or would you rather
No.
just get some decent stuff by selling the full plate?
I would rather not have to use the crappy orc items, but that's just me.
I'm new here. How far away is the town?
About the same distance.
About an hour or so, I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
I was thinking like a day or two of travel.
No.
I was like, oh, I'd much rather have some crappy orc gear for a day or two of travel. But if it's
Yeah,
about an hour
if you-
away,
yeah, a few hours away, if anything.
If we stick to the main roads, we should be fine.
main
and
roads are usually where. That makes sense.
I mean,
Well,
if we
at least
do
you-
have to get jumped by bandits, I got a fistful of fire for them. See how they like
And,
that?
and now you have a stick to smack them with. Nowhere.
Yep. A corporal punishment stick.
I said it was a joke.
You didn't sound like it was a joke.
I don't
Oh.
think it's a joke.
I'm sorry,
I
do
don't
I
think it
don't
was
laugh
either.
after every joke I do? Maybe say funny joke at the end of it, just so you know?
Well, Borbor, you're not really the. Your tone, it's just really monotone, I guess I should say. You don't change your tone of voice when you say that was a joke. It didn't sound sarcastic, at least.
Fine, I'll try to change my pitch for you.
Thing he says sounds sarcastic.
In any case,
Are you guys heading back towards the Stone Tooth? Are you guys going back?
I think we'll go back to Blasingdale.
yeah.
Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to let Nowhere grease up with the mayor.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. And if he gets angry at us and wants to attack us, well, he'll be making a big mistake. Because I'm in no mood for dwarf nonsense right now.
Well, you better get in the mood. We need to go talk to Baron.
So as you guys are entering town, you do spot Dig Snug off to outside his house working, as well as the two kind of the guards road entrance.
Alright.
We're going to be sneaking into town?
let's just try to make it nonchalant, because if we actually try to, sneak around that and it fails, it's not gonna look good. But if we just nonchalant, maybe he sees us, we just wave to him nicely, and then just keep on going.
Yeah, and he hasn't asked for his cut yet, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
As long as we make it just look like we're coming back to resupply, maybe he won't be coming up into our faces and just, oh, they're just here to pay a visit. Oh, well, back to my work. At least that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, we can only hope, as I look to Steve when I say that.
Steve, are we gonna approach Dig Snug, or are we gonna
We're gonna
walk
try
by?
to nonchalantly walk by, yeah.
nonchalantly?
Yeah, we're not gonna try to sneak, because if we get caught, that's very damning. We're just strutting into town like we own the place, and just, hey, Dig Snug, if he happens to see us, and if he doesn't, then we're just gonna, just walk on by like we're just normal people, going about our day, not trying to hide from a dwarf that wants a cut of money we don't have.
Okay.
I feel like we're oh money again. The people who the unsafe brief type stuff. Dig Snug is more of a weird, I guess.
Yeah, Borbar doesn't want to be owing anyone money or anything for that fact, not just money in general.
Well, it's not really a choice anymore.
But yeah, it's really not.
I saw what we can do.
So as you guys are coming into town, nowhere in particular would be. That sounds wrong. Nowhere in particular notices someone that he thinks he might recognize up here in kind of the town a market center. So just a little bit about nowhere there. He was originally from Parnas, he's originally from Zelbros. As he was reaching like puberty, he started growing his horns and appearing obviously
Horny.
Horny, yeah, sure.
As the race that is, and so his family sent him to Parnas. While he was there, he started met somebody that was a priest of Torm, and that kind of set a path to be religious and going into the order to become a paladin. There was another priest of Helm that's didn't trust what she considered inferior races. It was kind of like his person they usually put to Helm to fight against, in practice. And there was a woman named Eloise Mistsplitter, and he was a human and viewed pretty much every other race as inferior, and especially nowhere. And he kind of used that as a stepping stone to prove that people. That's why he got his idea for paladin. Became kind of like a symbol of standing strong against people like her. And that's who you happen to see. All the way up here, way up north.
Maybe I'm not zoomed out enough.
No, I think it's the vision on the map. Oh wait, there it is.
Okay.
Walking on up.
She looks characteristically very regal. Kind of like maybe even has a crown or a tiara on her head. Long robes. Just looking very Very important.
Well, fuck that lady. I got somewhere to be. I won't try to like sneak past her. I'll just walk by. If she sees me, I'll acknowledge her presence. I'll be like, hey, and then just keep walking.
And she stops you.
Oh,
Nowhere,
no.
nowhere. Imagine it was you all the way up. I guess that I figured that you might be in a desolate. I don't know whether to feel sorry for you or what, but I guess I was sent here to investigate the area. We had heard of lots of troubling things going on in my new realm and my new people. Try to concern ourselves with little people who reside in these small villages. And I had no idea that it would be you up here.
Well, I came here to help as well. At least try my best.
I have to compliment you on your well-kept armor. You look like you're very formidable, White. I don't know if you're totally aware, but the dragon took everybody's armor and weapons. So you're basically...
I'm aware. Yeah, it's a new look.
Very good. Here, I have a copper piece, and he holds it out and drops it on the ground in front of you. Maybe you can buy yourself something.
I look to Borbar. Since when did humans think they own this piece of land that the dwarves called their own?
Oh no.
He kind of looks around at Borbar, the half orc, and the elves and whatnot that's in your party, and other tieflings. And well, yeah, I guess fell into the right group of friends. So maybe I should let you go. I have important matters to attend to, and we are planning on expanding our kingdom, and we've got some pretty big plans for this.
Sure you do.
Here, maybe I could help your friends as well. They don't look any better off than you. And she reaches in and grabs like 5 more coppers and pitches them on the ground. And then she turns around and walks off.
What a waste for her. She probably worked a very hard night to earn that from someone.
Yeah, I pity her too. I mean, just imagine. She's blind. Imagine what her life must be like. Just like, oh, her friends are also doing bad. I'll have you know I don't need monetary value to be going good in my life. But whatever. I'll just keep these spell scrolls in my pocket right here that are worth a couple hundred gold each, and let her be on her way. Also, I don't need to have my divination magic know that she's trouble.
Very much
Trouble.
so.
Annoying. Kind of a bitch.
I can think of a few people who fit that description. As he looks to his elf.
Oh, the other one that might fit that description is not here anymore?
Yeah.
If I'm guessing
Not
what
here
you're
anymore,
doing?
that's right. Only her. What a pity.
Oh, hello, fellows. Hello. So I bet you're back with all of my my gold and my treasures that you've accumulated for me. Big Snug comes in and he's like patting you all on the shoulder and shaking your hands.
Do we want to just rip this band-aid off right now, Azelle, and just get this over with?
Yes.
I mean,
Shall we,
What's the worst that could happen?
divvy it all up now?
alright, Dixon, I've got some bad news for you.
Yes.
We essentially lost all of our stuff.
You're definitely not attired like you usually are. What happened? What happened? All of my investments. I thought that I could trust you guys.
I'm gonna motion for Borbar to take the stage.
Underwater dragon. That's
dragon,
all he
you say?
says. That Dick Snug.
I always knew if I was to dig far enough, I would come across something like that.
Yeah, well, you don't have to dig far going into that fort there. There's one just down a couple of down a couple of stairs and up another couple of stairs.
I tell
and
you
down
what, I'll drop my percent. Yes, I'll drop my percent to just 5% if you guys can go back and retrieve my share.
Dick Snug, you want us to go fight a dragon that killed a party member, took one as its slave, and took all of our stuff.
We don't have the means to fight a dragon underwater. If we somehow was on land, maybe. I'm throwing that out with big quotations there, Dick Snug.
All right,
But underwater,
I'm a very
sitting
patient man. Just ask Miss Steve over there, and he gives you a wink.
Miss Steve?
You are a very patient lover.
I think this is a different conversation than we're talking about, Dick Snug.
I mean, if you're worried about getting your money, yes, we do still plan on it, but right now we don't have the means to get it. If it's any consolation, the dragon down there had huge piles of gold and silver and other assortments of items, so there's plenty down there. It's just we don't have the means to get it right now, so...
And
In
we're
time, you'll get your share if you say you're as patient as you are. We'll certainly not forget about this place. Especially not that dragon. But until we have the means to fight it on equal footing, there's no way we can do it yet, right now.
Yes, I think Nowhere's brother lives here. Sure, you'll be back.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
More reasons than one.
That goes for another member of our party, I guess. So I turn to Miss Steve.
If you remember, Miss Steve and him shared the Night of Passion time, and then, or actually, I should say Raven, because Miss Steve has multiple personalities, and when she came to her senses, he shunned Dick Snug, and he decided he's a very patient man, and he's going to wait for her senses.
Oh, that was more on the question of... There's another one of us who has more than one reason to come back to this town, apparently. Because Nowhere has his brother, and I guess Raven has Dick Snug.
Yep. And...
Well, Dick Snug, I think we best be going to Baron. We are a little bit low. We have a trump card that at least get us back on our feet to be able to work our way towards that dragon. So hopefully you have a great evening, I think, question mark, not sure with the lighting here, but hopefully you will have a great rest of your day.
It's always gray and dark here.
Oh, very well. Hope you have a
We
great
in Barovia?
This could be high noon.
Where are we in Barovia? What?
We in Barovia? Sounds like what it is.
Oh gods, I hope not.
I'm
We're
DMing
in a
that
lot more
campaign.
trouble than.
I'm DMing that campaign, so I know.
Are you guys heading up to Baron's place?
Yep.
To the smithy.
Looking the most depressed.
Of course, the mayor gives Nowhere a wink as he walks by.
Yeah, Nowhere has more than 2 things, I guess, to return back to this town for.
What? Oh no.
Oh, the mayor of this town put the moves on Nowhere, and Nowhere dipped out. Out of dinner.
Yeah.
Oh.
She is very nice. She even made him like a special dessert. She gave him in his lunch, a little lunch meal.
And Nowhere was just kind of like awkwardly like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Very awkwardly.
From what I've seen of Nowhere, Seems like nowhere.
He's just an awkward little boy. He doesn't
Yeah.
know his place in life.
Relationships go nowhere with nowhere.
The slogan. I love it.
So, nobody is at the forge. Nowhere is at the forge, but nobody is not.
No one is
Sorry.
at the forge, you mean?
Sorry, I had to-
All right, let's stop talking about nowhere's relatives and let's go to Baron's house.
Alright.
Probably there, dinner. I don't know. God forbid, sleeping.
He'll. Okay.
Fast
this is
travel
not the
job.
fort.
Yeah, holy shit! Didn't realize I had the map unlocked.
Oh, didn't you realize we can step through portals? Fast travel?
Alright, no worries. Your brother, you take up the reins. You probably have a lot more sway with them. Also, for what's worth, I am totally for selling the full plate to get some extra money or some extra sway with Baron.
As you guys approach, Baron's sitting out on the front porch, sharpening blades. Bill comes out to greet. Hey, long time no see.
Yes. I have a teensy favor to ask.
You guys look a little undressed, should I say. What's going on?
We got beat up by a dragon. And it took everything we have. We got robbed blind by a dragon.
She left her clothes on at least.
At least.
And us alive, but yeah.
There's the sassy woman that was with you guys.
Oh, she's not gonna sass anyone else again.
Yeah.
Let's just say, unfortunately, she didn't survive that encounter.
Yeah.
Her and the dragon got a little bit too intimate, I guess.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, brother, do you need anything? Maybe I could get you some weapons or something.
Would be helpful, and I'd be happy to return them when we get our stuff back.
No, I'm not going to have my brother go around here practically naked. So, here, he shows you guys an array of weapons. You guys could basically pick one weapon of your choice to replace what you've lost so far.
I'll take my staff back there, nowhere.
Gives him back his corporal punishment stick.
If I take you Neverwinter, don't say that.
You guys staying for dinner?
If you'll have us,
I'll have
nice.
Earl and Smith cook you up something really quick.
Do you have sausages?
Oh my.
Not a big sausage eater.
I am. Ask my friends. Ask my friend Dig Snug.
I have some stew and some ale.
We would definitely take that, right? Nowhere. I think we could definitely use a nice supper, huh?
Yeah.
Baron heads in the cabin there, comes out with a kettle of stew and some mugs of ale. Then he goes back in, and you hear him yelling at Smith and Earl, as he usually does.
Oh, pity. But, what can you do? Brotherly love, am I right?
Yep.
And they come back out with like a tablecloth wrapped up with a bunch of rations and jerky and things like that.
Also, would it be a bad time to suggest to have the armor they're making retrograded to his build, I guess?
It depends if we're selling it, remember? We still need to get you guys in some armor. And I'm not able to actually wear full plate, but I think I'd rather have something rather than the best. Make sure everybody's at least in it.
What do you ask? Earl will be glad to get started on it, whatever it is.
Yes, he'll look to his what type of armor do you need? Seen you wearing? You have to bill it.
Doc said I had my armor still.
Yeah. Well, then yeah,
It's
just
just-
sell it.
It's just nowhere who's missing armor.
Well, I'll let you out of character. I'll let you field that one nowhere since it's going to be your new armor now.
What is Miss Steve wearing?
Just a robe.
So everybody's got armor except for Nowhere?
Everyone
I got-
wear armor, yeah.
Well, half of the party right now doesn't wear armor.
Yeah. Miss Steve doesn't wear armor, and neither does the Borbar.
Your cleric
They
that
just wear
was
clothing.
in full plate and your fighter that wore plate
Split.
now are now deceased.
Yeah. Nowhere had full plate. The fighter had full plate. The cleric had Splint, who was being made full plate here by them. Probably the best to have it retrograded to you now instead of her, since she's dead.
And you also
we'll see if we can
need
put
you.
a rush on that maybe and have it done in the morning. Earl Smith, get to work.
Maybe you want to let Bear know you may want a shield too. Maybe he's got one kicking around. I know you were pretty proficient with that.
Yeah. I did, a longsword. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah,
A longsword.
Baron reaches over and finds his nicest shield that he had that he's been working on and
Oh,
tosses
no.
it to you for free.
Oh gosh.
yeah, I figured you need help frontlining too, so that's why Azelle grabbed a rapier.
Baron can't
Instead of a
have
bow.
his blood brother going around without weapons and armor. That just wouldn't be dwarvenly.
True.
Yeah, bring up the shield too, because you have a protection fighting style. That would literally make it useless if you didn't have a shield.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like mine's pretty useless right now too, Chris.
Oh.
That was self-destruction. That had nothing to do with the dragon.
That was a self-destruction. That was for the party benefit at first level or second level. Second level.
Self-destruction.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh god, this no took it. I mean,
This time I can figure out how to roll dice.
the numbers are showing good.
Oh.
Oh my.
Wow. Pretty much everybody but Borobar would notice. You kind of see off in the corner of your eye, off to the side over here, between you guys and this Smith, a little movement in the shadows, and then what looks like a white leaf falling from a tree, kind of floods down to the ground.
Set a white leaf? What color of trees are these?
They don't have white leaf.
You all see that?
See what?
I saw it.
See what?
I saw a leaf.
That
Ah.
white leaf. Do you see it? And I'll point it out.
This.
Without pointing. I'll like,
I see
Yeah,
a lot of
like-
leaves. It's called the trees. They typically rest on them.
look down on the ground. There should be a white dot. That's
Just hold on. Let's just take this with care, as I'm just gonna like try to calmly walk towards the leaf. Slowly draw the rapier. Just be ready if something happens here. We always have the worst of luck in these situations. and try to go pick up the leaf.
As you go to pick it up, you notice that it's not necessarily a leaf, but a piece of parchment with some writing on it. It's written in common language.
At least I can read it. Azel's just gonna further where he is and read what it is. It says,
Azel, it actually has your name and reference on it.
shit. I have a bad feeling about this.
It says, Azel and parties or followers, please meet me outside of town.
This sounds bad.
I think Azel's reading that from a distance, so we
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
His
I
brow
need-
furrowed.
I haven't used this yet today, have I?
It does have a PS. If for some reason you can't meet me there, please meet me at Gauntylgrim. Tell the guards that the priest is.
Oh no. It's a little
Azel just kind of crumples the paper in one hand and walks back to the party and tosses it to whoever wants to catch it first. Nowhere. You have a piece of paper that reads all that.
I'll read it and
Read it out loud since Azel didn't seem to do it.
he'll read it out loud. Just read it out loud.
Someone's following us. Again.
Watching us.
Again.
That's no surprise. Apparently we're so popular nowadays that even random nobles want to throw copper at our feet and kidnap us and almost put us to the block.
Wasn't entirely my fault that time.
No, it was a good chunk of your fault. But I'm not here to point fingers. Not right now, anyway.
No, I'm here to point fingers on the people who helped him. Not me in particular, but...
Says the man who sat down on a stone, laughed, and told us absolutely nothing that we probably could use information about.
I said he deserved it, and he did. As you learn shortly after.
Yeah, for all we know, you could have been the bad guy. And we just happened to be traveling with you.
Lesson learned, huh?
Yeah,
That was right.
and you sucked at giving information. Anyways, what do we want to do with this? Do we want to trust this random individual?
I have an idea. Not a good one.
Let's not meet them on their home turf. Might as well meet them on neutral ground. Scout out ahead.
Borbar, I can try to use the spells ability, the rings ability on it. That paper.
I don't know what
Not a bad idea. The best thing about scrying, to my recollection from the others I casted at the school, was if you do fail, if you're not able to actually scry them, they know they've been scryed, I think. But they don't know it's you. So, yeah. I mean, if the person's been watching us, they can put two and two together, but still.
Well, I also haven't outright told people of this ability with the ring. So, unless you guys blab about it somewhere.
Well, I don't talk in my sleep, and that's the only place I imagined I could have possibly told anyone.
Fair enough.
Well, you can go give it a try. I won't stop you.
Alright, well, Zell's gonna take 10 minutes then, cast Scrying, using the paper to get a bonus position.
Link the spell, too. I think you said you have put it in your
What
spell
is
list, right?
what
I
is
did.
Azel trying to scry?
Whoever left the note. Let's see, the modifiers is... I have secondhand knowledge, which means it has a plus 5? No, 5.
If you have something of theirs, it's really high. I can't remember scry right now.
-2 for possession on the save, so my save is not that high, honestly.
Let's see what the modifier is. I think they get like a +5 because you don't know them.
They get +5, and then the -2, so they have a +3 on the DC. They have a +3 on the roll, I guess. Is what it would be.
That might actually be up to Doc, because technically it's just connection, likeness or picture. You don't have
Well,
either.
no. There's the possession too. The paper. They had to have owned the paper before us.
I would specifically scry on who wrote it because it's much more of an intimate connection with the item.
That's all I was saying is who wrote the
Zill,
paper.
you get the idea that the person that wrote that, the menial Cassandra.
I'm gonna do it anyways. See who I get. Because if I have the ring ability, I never really use it. I might as well put some use to this. If it doesn't revive people when I want it to, it might as well be used to scry.
Well, that's the information you get from scrying.
Cool. So I essentially fail.
Well, not necessarily. You're able to tell who or what it was that wrote it. Basically, a little meaningless just another person.
So the person looks poor and look like a peasant. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, peasants know how to read and write? That's amazing.
Are you you actually get a visual on the person?
Yeah, on a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there.
I'm going to whisper you.
Alright, Catherine, if this is your character, I'm gonna kill. Nah, never mind. But, okay. Okay.
Well, considering I don't know what you're talking about,
She picked the
I don't know.
I'm gonna drop the scrying at this point after seeing them. What's with Drow hunting me down, or you down, or us down?
Who?
Drow.
Oh.
So you saw a Drow.
I saw one of the Drows we killed, I guess? Only one of them got away, right? Was that caster?
Yes, the female. So you saw the female.
I saw a male Drow.
Oh.
And they wanted us to meet them on the outskirts of town.
Or meet them at Gauntylgrim, which is not a good idea right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not traveling the roads if that's apparently might be waiting for us. If we're going to meet this individual and possibly blow them back to the next century, I'd rather do it close to town here, so we can actually at least put back.
So they didn't specify where outside town. They just said outside town.
I assume they wouldn't want to meet us anywhere where a lot of people would see.
So in the forest, just outside of the town, would probably be a good area. But
and if they're watching us already, then they just know that we're just going to go outside the town and they'll just meet us wherever we go.
yeah, it's best to be prepared though.
So I'm guessing before we go and meet them, we're going to be resting up here.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Did the note say today or tomorrow or a specific day, Doc?
No.
Well, you guys want to rest here for a night and then go try to hunt them down in the woods, or have them hunt us down in the woods?
Rather them come to us. Because if we're looking for them, that's just going to cause problems. If we're just waiting out somewhere, we can kind of we can gauge how the encounter will go a little better.
Well, we can go set a campfire in the woods out in the distance. And then after a while, we can set your bubble.
I would much rather set the bubble when we get wherever we're gonna be setting down.
I'd rather make sure we're all ready to take them on. We've already had an encounter with them once. I'm not going to be at a disadvantage going at them now. If they want to talk to us, we're going to be on our best. Yeah.
So
Sweet.
are we resting in town or not? That's the question.
In town, I vote in town. But as like I said, it's always a group thing here. Does anybody else want to kind of say no to that and chance going out there and being ambushed?
No, or Miss Eve?
Resting tonight would probably be best, and then going out tomorrow night. Or tomorrow day. Wow.
Day.
Remember, I don't need. It doesn't need to be night for me to cast the hut. I just need 10 minutes and I can throw down the dome anywhere at any time.
No, day, because we want the Drow to be at the weakest, then day.
Forgot that you said Drow. I'm
Dark elves, Drow, pissants, whatever you want to call them.
Typically in the culture, the males are pissants.
I don't fully understand Drow culture, so I guess that's the thing, yeah. They are a matriarchal society.
Oh, yeah. If you're born a male, be ready to be a slave, and that's putting it nicely.
Anywho, we should find a place and rest then.
but I guess slave is also a cute term as well.
For their society, yes.
I'm not here to liberate any Drow. Let's get that out there right now. If he's up here for a liberation mission, we're gone.
Well, if we mentioned if we don't find him in the forest, then we go to Gauntylgrim. I doubt it's a liberation mission.
He needs to talk to us there about it. At any point, it's not super important. I vote to rest here. What about you, Misty? What do you want to do? Rest here? Do you want to chance going the roads?
I think we should rest. I'm still a little bit hurt.
Yeah, we need to be full up when we go in to handle these type of things. They did try to just murder us in our sleep last time.
That they did. Alright, so maybe we can
Put the
we
bubble
ain't got
up
no
here.
money. Does any of you remember if we actually spent more money for more nights, or did we just spend it for that one time?
I booked a week for me and nowhere. I don't know about you guys.
Perhaps they could bunk in our room?
Our room only has 2 beds. Are you willing to share it with Miss Eve or Borbar?
I will sleep on the floor if I have to. I've done it many times.
Yeah, and I think it'd be staying with having Borbar in our room be best. I'd hate to have to deal with Drow coming in our room when we're alone.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
So we can just put the bubble in our room, Borbar.
Yeah, as long as I make you guys unable, or make you guys kind of the exception. You guys literally sleep. You guys could literally sleep in the dome. Literally, could be splitting you guys in half, and nothing would happen. I don't suggest it, but I'm saying you could.
Let's not do that. But let's just share the 2-bedroom or the 4-bedroom if you guys saved up money for that. But we can settle that later.
They paid for the 4-bedroom.
See, we'll just stay in the 4-bedroom then.
All right, 4-bedroom. I'll even put an alarm at the door, just to make sure that they don't barge in. Actually, that's a bad idea.
The bubble would probably be best, Borbar.
Yeah, and I put the alarm. God knows who's gonna trigger it throughout the night.
Just make sure the innkeeper can get in through the bubble.
Sure, I can do that easy peasy.
I think
she's actually the mastermind behind the whole evil plot plan here.
Oh yeah.
He
plans on killing you with sausage links.
I always knew it was the sausages.
Misty, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I imagine
with advantage, right?
No, just advantage because he ate so many.
There's no such thing as too many sausages.
guess
your
not the
your
usual.
friendly neighborhood innkeeper does come by and offer you breakfast in the morning as usual, and brings Borobar extra coffee to drink during the night. Coffee.
So we were able to get the long rest though.
And you all take a long rest.